So this video is going to help you go through the Google Docs certification assignment that was assigned in the first week of class. So in order to do this, you're going to need to access Schoology, and there's going to be two places that you can pull the assignment up from. One is going to be over here on the right-hand side. That's where all your assignments are going to show up. Or two, right here in the week 1 folder. And click on the Google Docs certification. You're always going to need to click on My Document to pull yours up, and it'll create a document for you. Now, I always suggest clicking on Edit, which will take you over to a whole new window with everything you need in there. Which is where you should be. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to walk you through it. So first, we're going to learn how to format different parts of your document. This will be helpful when you're needing to outline or underline or point out an answer. So in order to do that, the first one is to bold, italicize, and underline the sentence. So click and drag to select in blue, and then this is going to change whatever's inside of there. All right, so you're going to look for this picture up at the top of your screen up here. So the bold is B, click that. I is the I is for italic, and U is for underline. You can also access these by hitting Control B, I, and U in order to do it a little bit faster in the keyboard shortcut. So you can do the same thing if you hit that with the key on your keyboard, and it will speed up your time. But for now, you can do it this way. Next, we're going to need to change the font, type, size, and color of this sentence. So we'll go up to the top. The font is located right here where it says LexEnd, and you can choose any font you want from this or go get more. Now, this is nice for students because then you can choose a font that you like the best, that you think it looks good, and it helps it stand out from the font that I used in the assignment, making it easier to grade for you and me. So choose Lobster just because. The size is this middle piece right here. We're up at the top. So go ahead and choose size right here. And you can change the size to whatever you want. Make it a little bit bigger. And then finally, you can go to the A, where's the text color, and choose that, and choose whichever one you want. Let's go with pink. And there you go. Another helpful tool is this highlight button. You can click that too and highlight it if you would like. That just kind of helps things stand out, and I use that a lot. So that's how you do those things. Next, we're going to align the text to the center of the page. The alignment key is up here at the top, right there. So I'm going to click Align and then choose the center. This is good for formatting your document if you want things to be in certain spots or be organized in a certain way. So click on that, and you'll see that it moved the entire text to the center of the page. All right, next is one of my favorites. This is the speech to text button. All right, speech to text is super useful when you're doing any assignment for any class on Google Doc at any time, because it'll make your life a lot easier. Whereas you don't have to type. If you have it in your head, you just spit it out, and Google will type it out for you. So inside this box, you're going to hold down Control, Shift, and S. Control, Shift, S. You're going to allow it to use your microphone. And then as you talk, it'll type whatever you say, which is super convenient for you when you don't want to type something, but you know the answer. Click the red button to stop, and then this will stay on your page so that you can turn it on and off at your convenience. So that's how you do that. All right, insert images. All right, this one is, there's a few different ways to do that. So I'm going to teach you how to save it to your computer and then upload it in the box below. This was the most misunderstood question on the technology survey where people said they didn't know what to do. So this was number one, thing that nobody knew how to do. So what you're gonna do is in another tab, pull up a picture. Let's do puppies, because who doesn't like puppies? Image. All right. So let's do this right here. What you do is you right click on the image and you click Save Image As. It's going to pop up a window and you're going to choose where you would like to save it. You can give it a name and then choose wherever you would like to save it. So I can save it to my downloads and save. And then you'll see this pop up in the corner and go back to your document. So in this box, you're going to insert, image, upload from computer. You may also do search from the web, which might be a lot easier for you in the future, but that one also works too. But I wanted to teach you guys how to upload it from your computer. So click upload and you're going to go to where you saved it, which was downloads for me, and I'm going to click on puppies and open. And then there's my picture. Like I said, again, you could do the insert, image, search the web, and it's going to pop open a sidebar for you, and that makes it really easy as well. Get a picture, and then you click on it, insert, and bam, you got a second picture. All right, both ways are acceptable, but I just wanted to show you guys how to bring it up from your computer. All right, next, I want you to screenshot the tabs you have and insert it into the picture below. All right, so here's how you screenshot. In this instructions, the Windows key, the Shift key, S. Once you do that, click and drag, and whatever inside that white square or rectangle will be what goes in there. So Windows Shift S, my screen goes gray. I go to where I want to take a picture, click and drag, and put everything I want inside that box. When I release, two things will happen. You may get a pop-up in the lower right corner. If you would like to edit that picture, you can click on it and edit it however you want. But it has saved to your clipboard, so then you don't necessarily have to do that, and it will be pasted right here. So you go to the box, and then it says paste. So Control V is paste, and it'll paste in the screenshot you just took. In the next question, we're going to create hyperlinks, which is how this blue right here. So what you can do is you can watch that video. It's a little bit more in depth about how to do it. It's only 2 minutes long, but what you do is you select the text you want. Control X is cut. That's like copy, but instead of copying it, it gets rid of what you did, like you cut it out of the paper itself. Select the text you want to make a link, and then hold down Control and hit K, and then Control V to paste, hit apply, and now it's a link that you can go to in those words. This is good for when you want to show me where you found something or send me something to do. So then for basic editing, we just talked about that. We just talked about how cut and copy is different. So what is this between cut and copy? The difference is that when you cut something out, it gets rid of the text that you copied. Versus copying, it keeps the original text and makes a copy of it. So if you want to copy your email address and paste it here, there's a few ways you could do that. You could go to your Gmail and get it from there. But a little shortcut that I do is I click on the M, or for me, or the icon you have in the top right corner. Click there, and then it'll have your email right there. And then I just click and drag it, and then copy paste, Control C to copy, and then Control V to paste. And then there's my email address. Okay. All right, this one is super nice. The how to undo and redo. This happens a lot where you are typing or trying to fill something in, and let's say you want to type something in and instead you accidentally start typing and delete the whole question. All right, all is not lost. So there's two ways to do it. first way. Up in the top left corner, you'll see two arrows, one looping back, one looping forward, undo and redo. So undo undoes or reverts to the last thing you did, and then redo puts it back. So in case you accidentally Control Z something you shouldn't, you can put it back. So since I screwed up, Control Z is really fast. Control Z goes back, and you hit it until you get what you want. And then if I decided I actually went too far, I can hit Control Y, and that will undo the redo. Okay, that's how you undo it. Then you can just click that, you know that, and then insert a screenshot of the buttons or type the keyboard shortcut. So you can type in Control Z and Control Y, or take a quick screenshot, Control Shift S of these two in the corner, and paste it in there. Super simple. All right, this one's kind of fun. This is very helpful for whenever you get a assignment from any teacher in any subject and you're reading through the PDF or the web page and you're looking for an answer. For me, this is WebQuests. I give out some WebQuests where you search web pages for information and type it in. You can search keywords in order to look for them in the document. So for example, you're going to be looking for "you'll never find me," which I have hidden somewhere in this text that is not right there. Okay, so if I hit Control F and I type in, it'll highlight the instances where you found it. So for me, it's in green and it's right there. There's one of them. I click the down button, goes to the next one. And if you notice, down here in the corner right there, I have something really small. And that's it. All right, so I did that in size 1, just so that it would stay hidden. So change this to size 12. Boom, there it is. And then change this to I found you. I will be looking for this, by the way. So if I look on the screen and you didn't do it, okay, I'll know that. All right, so I'll be looking for that as a grade. Okay, next, create a numbered list of your class schedule below. There's 2 ways to do this. When you hit enter, it's going to create a new box. Hit backspace to get rid of the box, and this is where you're going to want to type. You may click here to do and choose a numbered list. And that's will start a numbered list. So you can do, let's say, science, history, I'm just making these up, English, gym, lunch, French, business, and art. Again, I made that all up. Don't write these, but this is an example bell schedule that you can do. That's all you need. So once you click the make a numbers, you just keep hitting enter, and as you hit enter, as long as you type something, it's going to keep counting for you. All right, next one is collaboration. This is how you share a document with other people. It's very important for working in groups, okay? So very, very, very important, because I'll say for a lab, you'll be in a group of 3. One person is the recorder, so they will do all the typing and the writing and all that stuff, but you'll need to share it so other people can work on it in real time. So what you need to do is, if you don't know, you can watch this video on how to do it. But really, it's just clicking this button up here and then sharing it with the email address that I shared with you in that question. All right, tagging me in a comment on this sentence. If you highlight it, you'll notice there is some bubbles, a bubble that pops up over here. There's 3 options. You can suggest edit, add emojis, and add a comment. This is very helpful when you are working on something and you're stuck, or as I grade things, I leave a lot of comments about, hey, what happened here, or close, but try this instead. So if you click on the comments button, it's going to open up a comment in the side here. So it says comment or add others with the @ sign. So just like you would on Twitter or most social medias, if you hit Control and then the number 2, it'll create an @ symbol, and then start typing my name, Pescatris, Pescat, and there I am. All right, and then underneath that, you can type whatever you want. And then hit comment. This will tag me and send an email to me that says, hey, this student wanted to talk to you or has a question on this, and then I can comment back. All right. All right, tables. Insert a 5x5 table below. This is really helpful when you're doing data or you want to organize information. All right, it's really simple. Anything you want to put in the document is under the Insert tab. So here in the picture, it says Insert, go to Table, and then make that 5x5. So it's going to be 5 wide by 5 long. Insert, Table, this is 5x5. Click, there it is. Here's my 5x5 table. Simple. Moving on. Get rid of this one if it does that. All right. All right, this one is another key skill to know: how to restore an old version of your document. Time and time again, every year, a student will accidentally delete the entire thing, or it'll someone they'll share the document with somebody, and that person accidentally deletes their section of work. I use this to check to see when you make progress on things. So I use this frequently to see how you're doing on the project. So take a screenshot of the buttons. So you can watch this video again. If you need to see, if this is not making sense to you, watch the video. It's going to be this edit button up here in the top corner that looks like a clock. If you click on it, you can see all the versions that you made to it. So everything you've ever done to the document is right there. So you click the drop down button, and then you can see at what time and when I made these edits. So for example, in the last question, I did a numbered list and I made a table, and you can see as you look through this that that's not complete. All right. Also, if you deleted anything, it'll be crossed out, and you can click restore this version, and that will take it back to there. However, once you do that, there's no going back. If I click restore, I'm going to have to redo all those problems that I just did. So once you restore a version, you can't unrestore a version, if that makes sense. All right. And if you would like to name it, you can double click on it and name it something. If you're working on a project, that helps, where you can see that, hey, I did these sections, I did this edit through this time. Click the go back button to go there. So take a screenshot of the button. So that's one up here. Control Shift S, take a screenshot of that, paste it there. There's one other method to do this, which they show in the video, which is going to File, in Version History, and then See Version History. So if you want to take a screenshot of this as well, that works too. Either one is acceptable. Obviously, the little clock up here in the corner is a lot faster. All right, finally, exporting and printing. You won't need to print anything, I'm pretty sure, but in case you're at home and you have a printer, this is how you do it. But I'm teaching you how to download the document as a PDF. This is helpful when you want to download something that you do not want edited. So if I wanted to create this in this format and then download it in a way that students can't type in it, this is how I would do it. I would suggest doing this with something like a resume that you're sending digitally. That way people can't add, take things, or accidentally delete stuff out of that. So what I want you to do is to take a screenshot of the document you downloaded to your computer. So you're going to go to File. Once you go to File, you're going to go down to Download. And then here are all the things you can do with it. You can download it as Microsoft Word doc. You can download it as a PDF. These are all the possible ways you could do it. I don't need to explain these other ones because we don't go over them, but If you get more into computer design and things, that'll be helpful. So go to that, go to PDF, and then it'll download this document as a PDF. All right, and you can click, and then it'll open it up. And then this is now a PDF, everything you've done. All right, so you can take a screenshot of that by clicking the download button. And then this is it right here, the middle one. Or you can open up your files, go to the location that it is at, and then Windows Shift S, and take a screenshot of it right there. As you can see, it's on my computer, and then paste that in here. And I'm done. So what you'll do next is go back and hit the submit assignment button, and it'll send it to me. Please make sure you watch this video, pause, rewind, anything you need so that you get full credit on this and it's complete. That's the biggest part. A lot of people just turn this in with stuff missing that they don't understand. So please complete the assignment and ask me for help if you need it. I'd be more than happy to help you out with that.